And people like that, when they provoke you, they throw a ball at you with a racket and expect you to play along with them. And what do we do most of the time? We play. We take the racket and we throw the ball back and we play this game. Provocation. Really a big one for me. We've all been in a situation where someone provoked us, it really annoyed us, it really triggered us, and we didn't know what to say, we didn't know what to do. We're a bit confused. It's definitely uncomfortable, and I wanted to help you address that. Personally, it is a huge trigger for me. I really can't stand provocation in general. It's a very, very severe lack of maturity and communication. Like, if you have something to say, just say it clearly, but don't go through different routes to throw messages. Passive-aggressive behavior in general, I just can't stand that. I don't have time for this. So there are different kinds of provocation, different kinds of remarks, but here I'm really addressing the kind where the person doesn't want anything really from you. They don't have anything really to tell you. They just want to throw pics at you. You don't really understand what they want. They don't want anything really. They just think they can do that with you. It's just very annoying. It's quite repetitive and you don't know how to address that. It can be very surprising. It comes from anywhere, happens all the time in this world. That's the way it is, and you don't know how to address that. You don't know how to navigate through having your button pushed like that all the time for no reason. First and foremost, you need to understand that perspective is everything. And the first thing that really helped me calm down when people attack me, when people throw certain remarks out of nowhere, is to remind myself that relationships are not a game. And people like that think that relationships are a game. That's why they use that kind of tool to get to you. Usually people like that don't know how to communicate properly. They never learn how to communicate. And so confrontation is something that terrifies them. So they can't talk to you directly. They have to throw information like that instead of addressing their own internal frustrations directly. And so they have a very immature way to address their feelings and to share their opinion on things in general. What you need to remind yourself of is that relationships are not a game. You do not have to play with anyone. People like that, when they provoke you, they throw a ball at you with a racket and expect you to play along with them. And what do we do most of the time? We play. We take the racket and we throw the ball back and we play this game. But relationships are not a game. They think we are in an arena in like Pokemon and this is a duel. There will be a winner and a loser, but no, this is not a game. There won't be a winner, there won't be a loser. So come back to the reality. Don't let yourself fooled by the situation and don't play. Never play with someone who provokes you. This is how you win, by not playing. By staying in your reality, where you're a normal human being existing, breathing, living your life. When someone provokes you out of nowhere for no reason, you don't pay attention, you don't give them the attention that they want, and you don't play under any circumstances. I know it can be compelling sometimes because some people can be very pushy and make you feel like you have to fight back. They really want this ping pong game going. It's not your responsibility to dive into their childhood to understand what the hell happened and why they need to start the conflict out of nowhere right now. You are only responsible for yourself and you need to stay in your reality. They will quit like a kid who needs attention, who's pulling you by the shirt because they need your attention. They will eventually quit and leave you alone. Imagine you're on the street one day or at the park chilling and there's a kid passing by and calling your name out of nowhere or throwing a rock at you. Just a little. What would you do? Would you insult them? Would you throw something back at them? You need to perceive people who provoke you as people who need attention. You need to perceive them just like you would perceive this kid and have the same reaction. Would you get overwhelmed and triggered and feel like you have to reply? No, it would be weird. Honestly, it would look really weird. So why do you feel so compelled to answer someone who wants to provoke you, who is trying to get a reaction out of you? Why do you want to give them that? Why do you care? So this is a perfect transition to my next point, which is that oftentimes we tend to worry about what other people are going to think of the situation, and we kind of feel like we have to save our honor because for some reason what other people think of us determine our value. So let's set this clear. First of all, no, what other people think of you doesn't determine your value. It's not a measurement tool to evaluate your value. So you should never care about what other people think. And number two, well, in a situation where someone provokes you and says something stupid to you, what you need to understand is that everyone else would think this person has a problem. Their attention will be more focused on them, not you. This person is embarrassing themselves, not you. If right now I'm chilling with people and there's one saying something very mean and throwing a big pic at someone else, I would just be like, what the hell is wrong with them? I wouldn't make fun of the other person. It's not funny, it's stupid. And so in the end, we tend to think we are losing the face in front of other people, where really the only person who is embarrassing themselves by doing something so stupid is the person provoking. So try to remind yourself of that. And finally, I would like to share with you a very fun image that I've been using to help me chill and change my perspective of toxic people in general and people who likes to provoke other people all the time. I really grew up in a very toxic environment, and picturing toxicity and toxic people like that really helped me not making such a big fuss out of it, and reminding myself that one, everything passes and it's not that big of a deal in the end. So what I want you to do is to think of toxic people in general and people who like to provoke you next time it happens as mosquitoes. Yes. Extremely annoying, very disturbing, yet so tiny and insignificant, right? If you go tomorrow to the Caribbean on a cruise, will you be thinking about mosquitoes? Will you be thinking, oh my god, there are gonna be so many mosquitoes, what am I gonna do? No, I can't go, oh my god. No, you don't think about that. And God knows they're annoying. I grew up in the Caribbean, I confirm. This is a nightmare, yet that's not the memory I keep of having lived there. I don't even think about it. It's not important. No, you're gonna focus on all the memories you're gonna make, all the plans you've made, partying, eating, dancing. You think about positive stuff like that. You don't focus on mosquitoes because it's not important. Yes, it can bite sometimes. It's annoying. It makes noise. And I give you that sometimes the only thing you really want to do is grab a shoe and smash the hell out of them. And yet, in the grand scheme of things, all it is a mosquito, and it doesn't deserve the amount of attention that you give to toxic people sometimes. So try to remind yourself of that. Try to think next time you're being attacked, provoked, try to think of this person as a mosquito, one out of so many others that you're gonna come across throughout your life, and try to have the distance to chill and remind yourself that it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. When it comes to how to deal with it, I'm gonna be honest with you, I personally don't. I don't deal with people who use provocation as communication. So with me, it's very simple. I don't address that. If you want to talk to me, you have to communicate clearly with me. If you're using provocation, I'm not talking to you. I'm not paying attention to you. And so what I'm going to do, usually, if the person really wants something from me, is just to tell them clearly, I'm not going to talk to you. If you use that kind of sarcastic phrasing, if you have something to say, you phrase it normally and politely. If you can't do that, don't talk to me. Very simple. I really don't have time for this. So here I really wanted to address how to navigate the feelings, having to deal with people just throwing pics at you for no reason here and there. So I hope this video helped you have more clarity about what you need to focus on when you feel triggered by someone who tries to hurt your feelings. They don't deserve your energy. Don't waste your energy for nothing. Stay focused. So I hope this video helped you. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like and share for more videos that will help you see yourself and unblock your blessings. And don't forget to never play the game. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.